guys, and welcome back to Fringe Friday. I am Carmen, and today we are watching season 5, episode 5 of Fringe. We are coming off of a emotionally devastating episode. I'm still living in the land of denial. I hope that you guys are also still living in the land of denial because, that was definitely something I did not expect to happen, and definitely something I was not emotionally prepared for. I honestly was very worried for Broyles. I thought that something bad might happen to him, and I would not have been emotionally prepared for that at all. But that's kind of where my mind was expecting for things to go. So the fact that they did not go there and they went a completely different direction, just it was very upsetting. I am not ready for Olivia and Peter to deal with the emotional ramifications of what happened. I'm also not ready for Walter or Astrid to deal with it, but in particular, Peter and Olivia, because, obviously that's their daughter. As we heard from Olivia 2 episodes ago, that was sort of her worst case scenario, was finding out that Etta was not there. She didn't think that she could handle seeing her, So I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to see where this goes because I don't think it's going anywhere, happy and positive. I have my tissues at the ready. I think that they are going to become my emotional support tissues if what you guys have suggested to me is any indication about the season being quite dark. And so far you've been right. So I worry as to, how dark we're going to get, where it's going to go from here. Fucking hate Wenmark. I probably shouldn't cuss this early in the video, but the hatred I have for him is great. What else? The bullet that saved the world. You guys did tell me that is the bullet that Walter used to shoot Olivia to save World A and World B in episode 22? 21, 22, whatever, in the end of last season. So yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. I couldn't figure out what bullet it was in particular, but yeah, it definitely makes sense that that's that one. And you guys said this is not a spoiler. It's just, it would have been more apparent had, episode 19 come after episode 22. So just something that went a little bit over my head and was supposed to be obvious, but was not obvious to me. So thank you guys for letting me know about that, because I have been curious since episode 19 when she's messing with the bullet. I'm like, what's the bullet? And then of course we learn later in season 4, but I just didn't piece it together, I guess. Also, I know I'm sitting a little bit further back and stuff. My back is very, very much killing me today. And weirdly, this is the only sitting position that is comfortable. So I'm sorry. Hopefully the volume is okay. I'm just sitting further back on the couch. I know that it kind of messes with the frame a little bit. There's more space here and stuff. But hopefully it's okay with you guys. Anyway, I'm rambling. I am trying to avoid watching what is, I'm sure, going to be an episode that makes me cry more. But I love Fringe, and I love watching it with you guys. So let's, bring on the tears. Sure. Why not? Why not? I got nothing better to do. No, I'm scared, but excited. What the fuck is that picture in the background? I'm sorry, it's distracting me. The pilgrim? Sorry. Okay, that picture is... They really should not have put that picture right there in the scene. Ah. So the picture was there on purpose. I think that could have been a different picture, to be fair. No, it's so sad when he says it like that. Okay, sure, get all of the weapons, but we need to wake Olivia up. Okay, thank fuck.
Why would we get her back just to lose her again?
No, damn it. No, here I go. Like, I can't. Where's the pilgrim? I need him. Can we stop hurting Olivia, okay? Because, like, I need my girl to stop being traumatized. What the fuck is that? Excuse me? Are they sending themselves fucking supplies from the future?
Integrity is stable. Prepare for transport.
What is it? It just fucked that whole street for that.
May I keep this? It is perfume. It's the one she liked. It reminds me of her. Well, my memory, it fails me, but
Smell.
my sense of smell helps me remember.
Yeah, it does that for everyone.
Olivia, I didn't know if you'd answer.
I know.
I didn't know how else to reach you. I took a chance.
I understand.
Olivia, it's important that we meet.
I'm fine, okay.
Well, we believe it's the result of the Baldies opening a shipping lane from the future.
Yeah, so I was right.
Wormhole.
The reports we had say that it started with strange static electricity in the air.
What are they shipping from the future?
They're bringing back components for the air degradation system that they're building in Central Park.
Okay, so it is.
Similar burn radiuses were reported in France and Egypt, where the other air degradation systems were built. If they finish this machine, their air quality manipulation will be complete on all continents.
And our lifespan will be reduced to 45 years. We know that already. Ed told us.
If the pattern what happened overseas holds, this is just the beginning of many more shipments. The Resistance wants to destroy the next one when it comes. I wanted to know if you knew anything about their language. If we're going to sabotage a shipment, we need to know when it comes. And we're hoping the answer's in that book.
Well, I'll see what Astrid can make of it. Where did you get it?
It came as a package deal. Okay, show them our visitor.
Oh, how'd they get him?
Captured an observer.
Good work.
We caught him here yesterday.
Oh.
He was walking around taking measurements. And then this morning, this happened.
Well, did you get any information from it?
No.
What is it, Peter?
Whatever
Yeah.
happened, it started here.
Something incredibly powerful was sitting here. A square.
A cube. Yeah. The observer we caught yesterday. He had tech on it. It was a cube about that size. It had parts and it came in a case.
I think that cube is the tech that opens the door. Can we get the one that you have?
What do you want with it?
I'm thinking bigger than just one shipment.
I want to hit him harder.
If the cube is what opens the door, maybe it's powerful enough to destroy it. Why stop at one shipment? We could destroy the entire corridor.
I don't.
Well, how would we do that?
Yeah.
But look look at the destruction that it causes. You're talking about a tremendous amount of energy.
We don't understand this. We don't know how it works.
Not yet.
Peter's getting reckless.
Neil is right. We don't know exactly what we're dealing with here.
I've made up my mind.
He is Walter's son. What? Did you figure
Oh
something
my
out?
god. I've been looking at this all wrong.
What?
What do you see?
A bee.
B.
To us, it's a B. But they don't think like us. To them, maybe this is a B and a C and an 8 and a 6 and a 56. This program is looking for a 1-to-1 correlation. Any of these symbols could have many different meanings, so for every page, 200 symbols, it's just too large. There's too many possibilities.
Yeah.
We have to run multiple decryption programs simultaneously. I need more computing power. A
Okay,
lot
how?
more.
Where are you gonna get that? Okay, we're gonna call Anil. He's gonna help us somehow.
If we were to collapse our end, sealing it off, everything they put down the wormhole. You just weigh it down. The result is like a vacuum, sucking all matter and energy into itself, consuming it.
We want to turn the wormhole into a black hole.
Yes.
So we collapse the wormhole on our side, and all that's left on their side is a black hole and a hell of a lot of destruction. Excellent, Walter. So how would we do that? We'd need to use
Antimatter.
the batons that we got in Ed's apartment.
Okay.
We'd still need to get close enough to throw one into the corridor.
It's not going to be easy. When the shipment arrives, it's going to be crawling with observers and armed loyalists waiting for it.
Yeah.
That's where the cube comes in. You remember the electric swirls? The static electricity that were reported before the corridor opened?
Yeah.
Imagine they're like a telephone ringing, like a call from the future. The cube answers that call, and the corridor is opened.
So we just have to answer the call first.
But we haven't figured out how to turn the cube on.
The observer that Anil captured. He certainly knows how to make it work.
Anil couldn't get the observer to make heads or tails of it either.
Well, Anil has his way of doing things, and I have mine.
I don't like the sound of that. That sounds like torture, probably.
Our daughter dedicated her life to freeing us. And now we're going to dedicate ours to making sure that that means something.
Yeah, but she would want you to live and to save the future. They even wake up weird.
That's the cold stare I know and love. You dead fish. This is my friend. Who's meaner than I am. So I guess you know where that leaves you.
You're going to help me put it together.
You do not have use for it.
Oh, but I do have use for it. I just need to know how it fits together. And I need to know what powers it. And I need to know how it works. To do that, I need to turn it on.
You must understand your compatriots have gleaned no information from me. You will not either. You believe you are more capable of success where others have failed.
You read me. See if you can read my thoughts right now. Anything? It's okay. I know you know.
I already had a
I
feeling.
can feel you banging around inside there. But it doesn't matter what you find out. Because you and I both know you're never walking out of here. Whatever the closest thing it is to fear that you can feel, I know that you're feeling it right now.
Oh, Peter, this is not good.
You're not the only one with the skill for reading people.
You don't even know what you don't know.
Well, nobody knows what they don't know.
We'll see.
That was a weird response.
I think of you as I would an ant colony as I pass by it. You are oblivious to your limitations. You think the black over your head is dark skies, when it is really our shoe.
You're just humans from the future, though. You're not any different. You're just further in time. What is it?
It's a video of one of Etta's birthdays.
Aww.
It will be incredibly difficult to watch. But I believe it's important for you and Peter to see it.
Okay. Why?
Walter, I am holding on by a thread. You do understand that?
Yeah, he lost his son. I think he does understand it.
You must face this pain together. The pain is her legacy to you both. It's proof that she was here. I have experience with this sort of pain. And you can't escape it by building walls around your heart.
If anybody knows, Walter does.
Or by breaking a universe. Or by vengeance.
He knows.
You lost each other once. But you have another chance.
Yeah. I love Walter so much.
I can't.
Olivia.
We decoded the book. It is a shipping manifest. The next shipment is this afternoon.
Okay. Walter's trying to save their mental, their hearts and their souls, you know.
Good news. Your pupils dilate. Bad news. And they contract.
Mm.
Not just a theory. In fact, I'm sure of it.
Are you?
Yep. Oh, it turned red. His
I'm
pupils.
on my way.
Why did it turn red though? Why did it turn red? That makes me nervous.
I have not activated the stabilizing mechanism.
Something is wrong.
Why did you not shoot yet? Are you fucking kidding me? I guess he was waiting for the shipment or whatever, but still. Shoot now. Shoot now!
Yeah. It is that type of guy.
Okay, now you need to shoot. Shoot. Shoot your gun. Shoot your gun. Shoot your antimatter gun. Like, quickly. nobody in that car. Still sucks that their car is gone, though. How do you explain that?
Let's go!
Yeah, run. Run, 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 run. Fast, fast, fast. Drive.
What's wrong?
They're following you. Oh, how did they still do it?
I mean, we destroyed it. We created a black hole. How could they recover so quickly?
Yeah.
Hey, where are you going?
To get answers.
Peter?
Oh, is he gonna talk to the observer guy? Okay, so now this is, you know, like torture.
Why didn't it work?
You don't even know what you don't know.
Yeah, you already said that. Nobody knows what they don't know.
Before going on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. Your friend was correct. Emotions get in the way of judgment.
Emotions did not get the better of me. I read your tells to help me assemble the device.
Your assertion regarding the involuntary response of the body to physical threat was interesting, but highly antiquated. It does not apply to us. In truth, there was a fly on the window. As my cerebral cortex registered it, there was a small irregularity in my heartbeat, causing a slight deregulation of my oxygen to my brain, which in turn affected my oculomotor nerve. This oculomotor nerve is what caused my pupil to dilate. That's what you picked up on. My observation of a fly. But you ascribed meaning to something that was not there. You saw what you wanted to see. You believed what you wanted to believe, because that's what your emotions do.
Okay,
They ascribe meaning to something that is not there. They fool your perception as to what is real.
No, you're wrong.
A dog does not smile. No matter how many times your kind might think it does.
It does.
You put together the device because of your intuition and your knowledge and your experience as an engineer. You simply needed confidence. So, you made sure you saw what you needed in my reactions. You blame us for her death.
Well, yeah.
But it is irrelevant. She was here. Now she is simply not here.
Yeah, it's definitely not that simple.
She is not simply gone. She will be remembered, unlike you. If I kill you right now, no one will remember you. No one will miss you.
Miss me?
You are nothing but tech. I would be 10 times what you are if I had that tech in my head.
Peter, do not. I don't like that you're thinking that way. Peter, you're fucking stressing me out, bitch. Why would you say something like that? Why would... She's gonna watch it. Alright. I'm ready. Okay, no, I'm just gonna hold it though, for real. Because, like, it will probably make me cry. Peter, don't fucking do this. Peter. Don't fucking do this.
You feel that? The pain of a piece of you being torn out? That's the pain a father feels when he loses a child.
Peter, why would, I know why, but like, why?
Kiss Mom.
Peter, why? You can't just shove that in your fucking neck. Like, how would that work? How would that... How does this seem like a good idea to you? God. Don't do it. The way it just got into his neck. That's fucking gross. It's gonna be Olivia being like, reaching out to him.
Hi.
Peter.
Fuck.
Peter, I want you to come home. I don't want to lose you.
It's okay, Olivia.
I would want us to be together, you know? She would want us to survive this.
Yeah, that's what I fucking said.
I love you.
I love you too.
What if it takes away his, like, ability to feel things, though? Of course. You know, because, like, if it takes that away, then, like, what the fuck is the point? Olivia, I really wish that you had watched that, like, a couple hours sooner. Maybe made that phone call a few hours sooner, and then, like, he might have made a different choice. I mean, his choices are on him, but, like, Walter, I really think Walter should have been monitoring him. Like, Walter, this is your son. Like, he has your DNA, your thoughts, processes, a lot of, you know, like, you know how he's gonna react to this. Like, you went through it. You know how he's gonna react. Like, sorry. I'm rambling. Okay. At first, I was very proud of Peter and my incorrect assumption that he was going to torture that guy. I was like, oh, that's just, you know, like, sorry, I keep burping. I was just like, why did my mind go there? Peter is just reading him. Like, he's being smart. He's being calculated about this. Like, he's not being as reckless as I thought he was. But that was just, like, temporary overconfidence. Unfortunately, Peter is his father's son in a lot of ways. You know, he inherited a lot of intelligence from him, and he inherited a lot of unfortunate coping mechanisms, coping skills, unfortunate, you know, way that his love manifests after loss. It sucks, because if Walter could be anything to Peter and Olivia in this situation, it should be a cautionary tale of what is possible, what a person is capable of, in particular, what they could be capable of after losing their child. Walter broke the world. He literally almost destroyed our world and world B, right? Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to remember which world I wanted to be. Our world and a whole nother world in his grief. It's like a giant neon sign cautionary tale of like, maybe we should really think about trying to cope with this in a more productive way. Now, of course, I understand that in grief, you're not like, let me cope with this grief in a productive way. Like, trust me, I get that when you're in grief, you're in it and it's all consuming and you can't really like fight your way out of it. And like, if it was that easy to just find a productive way to deal with your grief, everyone would do it, right? Like, trust me, I understand that Peter and Olivia are deep, deep within their grief at this moment, and they are just trying to claw their way out of it tooth and nail to breathe again, right? Like, trust me, I get it. I don't know. I wish Peter had made a different choice. But I understand why he made the choice that he made. And unfortunately, he did kind of, like eventually succumb to torture and then murder of that observer guy. Now, my main worry, because I think that Peter can come back from that. Like, obviously, that's a bad choice. But, like, he can come back from that. My worry is that the device that he put in his neck, one, he doesn't understand it. Two, what will it do to him? That's my main concern, is that it's going to affect him in a way. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just worried about, like, I'm worried it's going to affect him. I'm worried it might make his emotions go away. I'm worried it's going to affect his and Olivia's relationship going forward. I'm worried that it's just gonna be a bad thing, I'm worried he's not gonna mention it. I don't know how he could not mention it, because surely at some point the Resistance will return to that spot and realize that happened. I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna do, and that worries me most of all. Sorry, I know I keep moving. My back hurts so bad. Oh, God. I wonder why it didn't work to create a black hole. Or if it did, and, like, the observers have technology that can counter black holes. Like, I don't know, like, why their plan didn't work. So that's concerning. I worry about Olivia, of course. I think that she's handling it really well, honestly. Like, she unfortunately has, I'm not gonna cry, has a lot of practice dealing with grief and trauma. Like, our girl has been through it in her life, and unfortunately, this is another thing that she's having to go through, and I'm proud of her for how she's dealing with it. Olivia has this immense capability to remain soft in a world that has tried so hard to make her be hard and uncaring, right? She is the best fucking person. Like, I love her. Like, I'm obsessed with her. And I think that she's a real testament to the fact that true strength comes from vulnerability, comes from caring, comes from compassion, because she is the strongest character, and she did not get that way by having an easy life. She got that way by going through so much shit that could have broken her, that could have made her turn hard and uncaring, and instead just seems to unleash more and more of her compassion every single time. And she's just great. Like, there's like no notes. I think Anna Torv plays her so beautifully, and she is such a beautiful character, and I'm just sad that I only have like 7 episodes left with her. 8, maybe? 8, I think. Yeah, I'm just sad. I'm gonna miss her. Walter was lovely in this. I wish that he had had a conversation with Peter, because I think that Peter really needed it. However, I think that Walter, knowing himself and knowing how much of himself is in his son, knew that that probably wouldn't have made a difference at this exact moment. So I think that's why he went to Olivia, because he felt that Olivia had the better chance of reaching Peter in this moment than he did. And yeah. I was a little excited at the very beginning of this episode. Sorry, I'm trying to transition to like something that's less sad, because I thought we were gonna like get a like old-fashioned Fringe case. Unfortunately, we did not. It was just the observers, you know, destroying the world. But yeah, I was so hopeful. I was like, oh, random lightning on the street, like this is a Fringe case. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of miss the Fringe cases a little bit this season, but I get why, you know, we're not doing that. But do you guys miss them a little bit? Like just a little bit? Want to investigate like an old-fashioned French case and like see what the hell's going on? No? I do. Anyway, I really liked the moment of Walter asking for Etta's perfume as well, because, you know, scent is one of our biggest accesses to memory, and I just thought it was a really sweet moment of Walter, who has, you know, trouble with his memory anyway, but also worse now because of what the observers did, using that as a way to hold her close and remember her. Like it was really sweet. I also need to talk about like what the fuck was up with the posters in Etta's room. Like, why did she have the giant pilgrim? The other side, there was another weird thing. It looked like maybe it was like a Macy's Thanksgiving float or something. I don't know, but it was fucking weird. It was very distracting to me in the beginning, but honestly, like, I'm okay with it because it brought some levity to an episode that had very, very little, if any, levity in it. So, yeah. You guys are definitely right that this season is super dark. I am very worried about the characters, especially Peter. I never thought that we would see him lose his child like Walter did, losing him. But I don't know that I would have... I don't know how I would have imagined that he would react, but probably like he's reacting because, you know, Peter, in a very similar way to Olivia, Peter feels, right? Like that's something that he can't help. He's very emotional and he acts very much with his heart and his soul. He doesn't really stop and try to like logic his way out of it. He does a little bit, but Peter is more of like a feel and act, you know, like that's kind of what he does. And so it's not surprising to me that he got very upset and just reacted. It's worrying because I worry about like the repercussions of his actions and like what they're going to do to him and Olivia, to him and Walter, and to the entire resistance. Yeah. I don't want him to turn off his emotions, you know, whether voluntarily or accidentally because of, you know, the thing in his neck. So I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes going forward. Yeah. I don't think I have a lot left to say about this episode. It was really good, if not disturbing and sad and, you know, to be expected because it's the episode after Peter and Olivia lost their daughter. We're still struggling with the observers. I don't know how we're going to defeat them except for the tapes. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, you guys. I am a little stressed about it. honestly. I'm just hoping for a happy ending. Somehow, some way, through the darkness, we will find the light. And it will be a happy ending. I'm manifesting that right now. Like, into the past when this show was airing and written and acted and directed and filmed and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you as always so much for watching. If you want, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already. You can also watch the next episode right now over on Patreon if you're watching this on YouTube, as well as my entire full-length reaction to this episode and every single episode thus far of Fringe that is over on Patreon as well. I hope to see you guys next week for episode 6, where, I don't know, maybe I won't cry. We'll see. Place your bets now.